Good morning. The summer has come to an end. It's high school football season. People are starting to put their summer stuff away and starting to get out their fall decorations and, you know, gear up for things like Halloween and all that kind of stuff. The kids are back to school. For a lot of people, this is when they start thinking about putting their motorcycles away. There's a lot of people that don't ride when it's cold, and they really only like to ride if it's perfect weather. And I love riding in September, October. I mean, I think it's gorgeous. There's nothing like riding through the hills of Ohio when the leaves are changing and everything is just beautiful. I usually ride all the way up through, you know, November and even part of December. I don't ride when there's snow on the ground. It's just that's where I draw the line. But you know, it's not because it's too cold. If it never snowed but it got super cold, I would just bundle up and have at it. I love to ride, and you know, I guess I'm just putting out this video to say, you know, the summer coming to an end, it doesn't have to mean that you know, your riding days are over. There's a lot of people that only ride for a few months, and at least in this part of the country. And you know, I get it, but at the same time, it seems like a kind of unnecessary to put your bike away a little early. So hats off to everybody who tries to ride as long as they possibly can. I have some friends that always do a Christmas Day ride. I have friends that do a New Year's Day ride, and you know, I think that that's awesome. I think that if you're brave enough to go out in the cold and go out and get some miles on your bike, that's just awesome. And maybe you should give it a try this year. You know, super fun, and you'd be surprised how many other bikes you'll see on the road, you know, come November. I mean, you will see some if you go out for a nice Sunday afternoon ride. You'll definitely see some people out. So yeah, this is a great time of year. One of the nicest things about it is you don't run into as many days where you're just getting cooked out there. I mean, you know, it still gets pretty warm this time of year. You know, this is the end of August. We had some of the hottest days of the year the last couple days, but you know, heading into September, it'll start to cool off a little bit, and it makes it a little bit more comfortable ride. You know, there's a lot of ways to be uncomfortable on a motorcycle, but you know, hardly anybody ever mentions, you know, going out and getting like a sunburn and stuff. Now granted, there's a lot of people that wear all their gear all the time, and that's totally fine if they do, but for me, I like to ride in, you know, a t-shirt, and I don't always wear gloves and stuff, so the sun can kind of get to be a bear. But even if you do wear all the gear, maybe you're not battling a sunburn, you're still dealing with the fact that you're all geared up and it's hot. So there's definitely benefits to riding when it's cooler outside. Anyway, I just wanted to sort of say that and applaud anybody who doesn't look at, you know, September as sort of the time to start winterizing your motorcycle. Yeah, cheers. I'll park over here. I'll park over yonder.